Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. On our episode today, we are going to prepare white yam and ugba sauce. It's a very delicious delicacy from the southeast. When I talk about the southeast, I'm talking about Imo, Anambra, Enugu, Abia State, Ebonyi, and Enugu State. So first thing first is to boil our yam. I carefully sliced my yam round, so I started peeling it gradually. You peel the yam gradually. While peeling it, you have to be very careful so you will not sustain a cut in your hand. So I needed to get water. This water that I'm getting, while I slice the yam, I'll pour the yam into the bowl to avoid coloration. If you notice, my yam is having this red coloration in it, so to avoid it not spreading more, you have to get a bowl of water. You slice and pour it into the bowl of water. If you notice, I'm giving my yam a nice cut. I don't want a situation when after boiling the yam, I will not have a good yam for my food presentation. So if you watch me very closely, you notice giving the yam a nice, very nice shapes. You can see it. So I'm done peeling the yam. The next thing is to wash it very well and put it in your cooking pot. I'm trying to show you the shape that I have shaped while slicing the yam. You can see it's a very nice shape. So I washed the yam very well. I washed it. I couldn't record that place. I washed it 2 times. I washed it 2 times before placing it on heat. I couldn't record it. So I'm done washing the yam. Look at it in the pot. Look at it. What I did was to add a tablespoon of salt before covering it. I allowed this to sit on fire for 20 to 25 minutes until the yam was cooked very well. You allow the yam to cook very well, then I drained the water. I couldn't record it. So for the ugba sauce, we have ugba. This is also known as oil bean. This is oil bean. You don't need to wash it. You prepare it the way you bought it from the market. You don't need to start washing it. We allow it to stay longer so that you can actually get the taste. This is ungo. This ungo is gotten from pan kernel shafts. You roast it, soak it for some day, and remove the water. You can get it in the market already prepared when it is being sold in the market. This is a pomo, also known as cow leather, washed and diced. Our chopped onion, our chopped onion, our salt, our seasoning cube, our pounded pepper. I pounded it with mortar, I didn't blend it. Our utazi leaf. It is bitter. When you go to market, you tell them utazi leaf. It is popular everywhere. Then our palm oil. This is our palm oil. You don't need too much oil. So I'm not making a very big one. The next thing I did was to season the momo and boil it. I couldn't record it. Now it is time to make the ugba sauce. Look at our plate and our spoon. First thing is to add the unga. We are trying to make something that is called ncha in Igbo. I don't know the English name. Ncha. You can use this mixture that I'm doing to do nkwobi, iseru, cow head, cow tail. So while I add the unga, I add red oil and maize. While maize, you be checking the consistency of your mixture. I don't use measurement for it. You just have to check the consistency of whatever you're mixing. So you can see that the mixture is so thick, so I added more unga. Then I mix it. I don't want it to be so thick. I mix it. I think I've gotten the consistency of what I am looking for. Yeah, I love this consistency. Not too thick and not too watery. It's just semi-solid. Then what I added first is I added my pepper. I stir it. Make sure you stir it completely. This ugba sauce, so whatever you're mixing, you mix it completely. Then I add the core ingredients, which is ugba oil bean. It is processed and you allow it to ferment. It's a fermented ugba. You don't put raw ugba. They ferment it. Those people that process it, they allow it to ferment. I forgot to mention it when I was listing the recipe for this sauce. Then I stir it very well. I'll be adding on these onions. I'm not going to add it because once I add it now, it reacts with the ncha and it's automatically it make it watery. So I'm setting it aside. I'll add it, but that will be after when I'm done with the sauce. So I'll be adding my utazi leaf. This utazi leaf is bitter, it is medicinal, everything. Igbos, you don't believe that everything have to be very sweet, very sweet. So you need to use this utazi leaf to help it start. I pounded it anyway. Then I continue mixing. I'm still explaining further that I don't have to add the onion. I know many people will be expecting when I'll add the onion. I'll just use the onions for garnishing. So I keep stirring it with spoon. You can use a spatula, you can use turning stick, but I decided to use spoon for mine. Then I'm adding my already seasoned cow leather or momo. I'm adding it to the sauce. I couldn't record where I seasoned it. I don't know. The children in the house were distracting me. So you can see trust me, you can make nkwobi by yourself with this recipe. You can make nkwobi in your house, but this is ugba sauce for yam. You can decide to eat it like that. It doesn't matter. It must not be yam. You can eat it with plantain. You can eat it with cocoyam. So now I'm testing for salt because I boiled the momo with salt and seasoning cube. I have to test for the salt to avoid it being too salty or too spicy. This is a local delicacy. It doesn't need too much spices. So I think my sauce needs little salt. Then I added little salt, just very little salt. Then I stir it. I stir and stir and stir. Yeah, my ugba is ready. Yummy, delicious. You can consume it like this. You can decide to eat it with yam. You can decide to eat it with plantain. You can decide to eat it with cocoyam. It's a very local delicacy. Now I'm using my onion to garnish it. I won't be stirring it. Please, when you once you add the onions, don't stir it. So it will react with ungo, and when time goes, if you mix it together, once the time goes, it's turn watery. Just garnish it and leave it this way. It's good to go. Our ugba is ready. Now it's time for us to dish our white yam and ugba sauce. We are dishing our white yam and ugba sauce. Please make sure you try this recipe. Make sure it's very simple, it is affordable. You can get the ingredients in every market, your local market, your supermarket, name it, anywhere in Nigeria you can get it. Ugba is a very popular something. It's called oil fermented oil. You can try out this recipe. Please, when you try it, let me know. So we are done dishing. It's time to taste our meal. Mmm, this is so yummy, so delicious, so enticing. Please make sure you try this recipe. Thank you for watching. Thank you. God bless you. Have a nice day.